goes all out for their game. So there was a question on whether or not the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, will those consoles be able to handle the game? Yes.
And they won't. What is wrong with you ponies, man? All this just so you could justify paying $700 to $800 for your lousy PlayStation 5 Pro? I mean, you thought after the whole Helldivers 2 debacle that this man would have ran back into his little cucaracha hole, but no, he's out here spewing more garbage, bro. How about you go play a game, man? Get off the internet, get off Discord, get off Twitter, because apparently the only thing that's leaking here is brain fluid from your head.
That is unknown, and there's people who are...
No, it's not that it's unknown. I know, because the system is bottlenecked. It's the same exact CPU. What are you people talking about, bro? How do you guys continue to make these videos and people don't call you out on your garbage? All you had to do is look no further than the specifications of your own console to know that this game won't achieve 60 FPS. How hard? Oh, I need to be in the room board and be in fields. No, you don't. The proof is right in front of you, but yet this is what we keep doing. Like, come on, man.
Of that happening because they feel Rockstar will push the boundaries of physics and graphics.
Now, how are they going to push the physics and graphics and still maintain the game at 60 FPS? You do understand that graphics and frame rate go hand in hand. That's why when you play in performance mode where the graphics is lower, the game seems to play, you know what? How do y'all not know that? I mean, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of performance mode posers playing games at 1080p, 60 FPS on some of these games, dynamic resolutions, and you people don't know how this works? Now you're saying that they can push the animations and the graphics, which only would impact the frame rate, as to why the game can't achieve 60 FPS.
To the point where it's going to be locked 30 on the PS5.
It's going to be locked 30 on the PS5 Pro as well. Unless you think they're going to uncap the frame rate. But even if they do, the game is going to run worse than if the game was capped. Just like how you capping right now, saying that this game going to run at 60 FPS.
Next, this is where the PS5 Pro comes in. Will the PS5 Pro, which has technologies that is not available in any console currently, which is the AI upscaling...
That has nothing to do with the performance of the game.
Better and beefier hardware... Will that be able to handle the game with 60 FPS?
No, because Grand Theft Auto 6 is a CPU-bound game. That's why open world games are some of the most demanding games to make.
The plus in this podcast and myself feel that it can and it will.
Oh, so you admitted it. Oh, hold on. We got another one?
Better and beefier hardware. Will that be able to handle the game with 60 FPS? Many of us in this podcast and myself feel that it can and it...
So there you go. You just bodied yourself. Let's wait till May 26th and we'll see if what Puertorock said was true. You want to make a bet on this? I heard you good at making bets. Matter of fact, you want to make a bet on this? That this game won't achieve 60 FPS on the Pro? I mean, I'm willing to put $1,000 on it. I'll put 1G on it. That's how confident that I am, Puertorock. Okay? We know you ain't going to do that. If you that confident... You would do it. You'd be like, oh, I know. Bro, and I'm going to tell you how I know. Because after I provided this information in the video, of course he ain't going to do that. Because he's going to know, oh, wow, this man is what he's saying is right.
Will, one, because that's probably the main...
Like, how many L's does this man want to take, bro? How are you a Yankees fan when the Yankees are known for winning championships and you known for losing every time you go to the conference?
That's really going to get people interested in the PlayStation Pro. Right? There's also a question of, does it have the hardware having 60 FPS? I think it does.
No, it doesn't. And I can explain. You only got 60 FPS playing cross-generation titles. What are you talking about? Until Dawn Remake runs at 30 FPS. And that is not as demanding as a game like GTA 6. With an open world environment, NPCs, everything. Big open... Bro, come on, man. What happened to the gaming community to the point that this is the type of stuff that we're spewing?
AI upscalings and beefier hardware will give it that edge to push this.
Yeah, but what about that CPU though?
But with this happening, I think this leak or this, what the Texas Heat Pass is very credible because
it's credible, right? Everybody's been telling me that he's not, and we're gonna show the credibility of what he's saying because now you're gonna have to explain. Because you have to understand that the PS5 Pro has the same exact CPU of the PS5. How is that going to be able to run a graphically demanding game, like you said, with graphics, animations, and all that, and physics, at 60 FPS, while also providing you with that?
Makes sense. PS5 Pro is a much more capable hardware over the PS5 and the Xbox X, and it has.
It's not that much more capable. It just shines up the games. You know, it's like taking your car to a car wash, and washing it. That's it. It just gives it a nice little shine on it. That's it. It's the same car, but it just got a little bit more shine since you took it to the car wash, yeah.
That is not present with the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. And with this new update, the update that's being talked about is upgrading the current PSSR with FSR.
That is not going... You need to upgrade the CPU, my brother. The CPU. I'm surprised like myself is even agreeing with... I thought he was done with Sony. What are you talking? Who are these people on your podcast telling you this garbage? Like, you clearly don't know anything about hardware, and this is why PC dudes laugh at you. The only place where this game's gonna run 60 FPS on is PC. You big dummy.
R4, which will be a huge boost for graphics.
None of those Super Saiyan transformations you got ain't gonna do nothing against to do with the perfect PC.
So with that,
and all its PC juniors.
See that 60 FPS is going to happen. Now, I'll be honest. Would it be nice if they found a way to provide a performance mode for the PS5 and at least the Xbox Series X? That would be nice. That would be nice if pretty much everyone gets a 60 FPS performance options. I don't see that happening for the Series S. So those of you who bought the Xbox Series S...
And I don't see it happening for the PS5 Pro because the game is CPU bound. See, what you guys are not understanding, right? You know why GTA 6 is even being developed for the Series S? Also because of what Microsoft did. But you know why the game is able to run it even though it has the worst graphics out of both of these platforms? Ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Carl, because the CPU is exactly the same one on the Series X. This is not a GPU-bound game. This is a CPU-bound game. Okay? I'm telling you, man, all this man's credibility is out the window.
You are SOL. You are guaranteed not to play this game at 60 FPS. You are stuck at 30. That's all you get. So at a minimum, if Xbox Series X is able to push 60 FPS, you're going to have to upgrade, at least within your console space. Hopefully they can achieve that, but highly unlikely. But if you're a console gamer and you want to play this game at 60 FPS, the best bet is the PlayStation 5 Pro.
No, the best place is the PC when they decide to drop it on there. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? See, it's like I said, they try to find every single justification to justify why they spent $700 to $800 on a Pro that nobody wants. No wonder people didn't buy it.
Now, how can Sony handle the marketing push? Well, it's projected...
It's not Sony's game. What do you don't understand? Rockstar is making this game. They make the decision of what they want the game to run at, not Sony.
That, well, not projected, but Rockstar, Take-Two delayed the game to March 2026. So that's the current release date for Grand Theft Auto 6. What I would do if I worked for Sony, and yeah, this is kind of a scumbag...
Keyword, work for Sony.
Corporate move, but it is what it is. If I were to work for them, I would release PlayStation 5 Pro bundles packed in with Grand Theft Auto 6 digital.
That would also mean that Sony would have to come out of pocket to give Rockstar money. They're not. You think, bro? Rockstar has no problem selling their game. They don't even need to do that. That means Sony would have to come out of pocket to give them money, not enough money to what would even equate for Rockstar if they just sold the game in the first place. Because anybody picking up a PS5 when that game comes out is picking up a PS5 or an Xbox Series. It's that simple. And all it took was one game this generation to save this lousy generation.
Like the digital code, right? Because the PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't come with a disc drive. But I would have a special edition, with a digital code of Grand Theft Auto 6 only for the Pro model. And that will only be available during the months of May, June, July, August, September, and October, right? All the other models, the PlayStation 5 Slim, whether it's all digital or with the disc drive, it's just a regular PlayStation.
What you guys don't understand, they're not making money off the hardware, bro.
5 Pro, Grand Theft Auto 6 bundle only. No other bundle has that. Starting November, the PS5 Slim, whether it's all digital.
And if people want to say, you know why? Because I've had people tell me why the game ain't coming to PC. I told people, Why would they drop the game on PC? That would only worsen Rockstar sales. Sell the game, sell the beta version of the game to the PS5 and Xbox whoever owners, sell it to them, and then we'll redo it again when they new bro, you don't see it, bro? How do y'all not see this? Rockstar's already done this to you. They did it with the 360, they did it with the Xbox One and PS4, and then they did it to you again with these consoles, which actually achieved. It took 2 console generations for y'all to even get 60 on GTA 5. You know what? And you telling me that GTA 6, a game that's more demanding, more physics, more animations, more graphics, is going to achieve something that GTA 5 took 2 generations. You know what, man? Let's just get to the evidence. Hold on. I mean, listen, bro. All you had to do was one Google search, and you will see that these systems, the PS5 Pro even, are exactly the same exact crap. Look at what you're seeing. What are we doing, bro? The CPU uses the same... bro. Oh, but you lying, but that one's variable frequency, and that one don't have variable because it's 60 all the time. Bruh. It's 8x Zen 2 cores, 8x Zen 2 cores at 3.5 gigahertz. Variable frequency. Look at this. Y'all like, oh snap. How you think this game's gonna run at 60 FPS? It has the same exact map. Bro, come on, bro. It's just a little bit more refined on the Pro, but it's not gonna give you this drastic difference that you guys are talking about. Oh, but it got super. Y'all using transformations. Kaioken, PlayStation Slim. Bro, you know what I mean? Super Saiyan Slim. Like, bro, y'all don't know how this hardware works, bro. Explain to me that the PS5 Pro and the PS5 have the same exact CPU. Oh, but it's the teraflops. The teraflops gonna bring all the terror to the Xbox. All right, you know what? Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There goes your credibility. Oh, but look, AI upscale. What does resolution have anything to do with frame rate? You brought up PSSR, which is an AI upscale. Okay, makes the games look a little bit better. Okay, whatever. PlayStation Special. It's not Spectral. But you know what? PlayStation, I'm on the Spectrum, super resolution upscaling. Right? What does this have anything to do with frame rate? The memory's very similar. The CPU is exactly the same. You got a little bit more GPU power, which is only going to refine the same games that you've already been playing. Bro, you're not getting 60 FPS on GTA 6. The fact that you guys took this leak from this man after you've been wrong, and you're going to take another dumb stance with Helldivers 2, please make sure if Puertorock want to lose $1,000, you tell me if he's willing to make a wager. Because that would be the easiest $1,000 I have ever made. Take care. Peace out.